Speaking of meta, turns out there's a new ban list. So, I might as well look at the ban list for Duel Links, and I can easily make this into a video because I only discovered that there was a ban list because just as I was getting things set up for the stream. So, regarding the upcoming Forbidden List update, so this was for the 29th. Okay, so this is gonna take. Okay, September 6th. Okay, so the following cards is gonna be changed for September 6th, and I keep pushing that. Okay, so for 3, Shinurai's Spirit Master. Okay. Now, unfortunately, you can't see the bigger version of it, but when it's almost summoned, you can start summon one Shinori monster from your hand or graveyard. So, here's the thing. I do play Duel Links more than Master Duel for obvious reasons, but Shinorais, I'm not seeing a whole lot of anyway. If anything, is DDDs I'm seeing the most often. But the meta game in Duel Links has still got a pretty healthy mix. Some new decks coming out. I'm seeing more of those. But when it comes to the older school meta stuff, looks like it's being reined in. And looks like that is it. So you have a limit of 3 for no longer on the list. So I guess, alright. Phantom Knights of Silent Boots. Okay, this card being limited to allow for great flexibility and building the Phantom Knights deck. Okay, I don't see a lot of that. What? Koiki's back. Let's see. Amazona Swordswoman. Okay, she was limited. She was limited, wasn't she? I don't know. This is the first limited ban list I've been looking at for Duel Links for quite a while. I'm sure there was a bunch. But Amazona's Swordswoman. Yeah, they're really letting the Amazona's deck loose, which is fine. I mean, it can be a little challenging to get around it, but with all the back row and front row removal in this game, they're not a threat. They're not, but Amazona's Swordswoman is still a great card for the janky decks. I mean, you don't need to play Amazonas to take advantage of it, because once this attacks, any damage your opponent takes instead of you. So, I mean, your opponent could have a 6k beater on the field. You slam into it, Amazon Swordswoman attack mode, and bam. I mean, she'll be destroyed, but you don't take any damage. They take the damage, so that's a fun card. Scrap Recycler. Okay. Now, see, when this card is normal special summon, you can send one machine-type monster from your deck to your graveyard. So that alone is pretty good. This is really good if you're playing Cyber Dragons. Because they're all, you know... I really hope Amazon Swordswoman still exists. Hey, me, Lauren Court, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, Swordswoman, she's free. She's free to do whatever she wants because she's a strong, muscular woman. Wow, okay, Shinorais, they're letting Shinorais loose. Okay, which is fine, you know. Okay, I see what you mean here. Lucasen, Koiki Maximus. Oh man, this card was scary when Koiki first came out. And this wasn't just a tier. I think at the time Koiki were tier 0. They just dominated the meta as soon as it came out. I even built the deck briefly, and any time, or at least most of the time when I played ranked duels, people didn't bother to duel. They would just surrender, and I climbed the ranks pretty quick, but it wasn't very fun because no one wanted to play. So, and it didn't take long for Duel Links to come up with a limited list to put that deck in check. So now, so Maximus, for those who don't remember, like basically what this card can do during each of your end phases. Okay, so this is how we realize. So this card can only be special summoned by removing one Iron Core or Koiki area from your hand during each of your end phases. Destroy this card unless you send. But basically, once per turn during your main phase, you can select and destroy one card your opponent controls. And it says select and destroy. I don't know if there's ever an errata on that, because select and target are two different terms. Because if you have a card that protects it from being targeted, I guess, you know, this can still go through. But this was crazy when it first came out. So Maximus is a go. Perform a Pal Call. The Trap. Okay, I guess this, I guess, Performance Palace was reined in at some point. Again, I wasn't completely absent from this game for a while, but I did not log on often enough to really pay attention to the ban list, so, Okie dokie. Crystron Rion. Wow. Okay. This card will be unlimited to allow for greater flexibility when building a Crystron deck. Well, Crystron decks is a thing now, but thank goodness there's no links in this, because needle fiber would be a problem. But this guy does look like needle fiber. He really does. Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go, everybody. That is the current limitations or lack thereof in dueling. So DDDs have not taken a hit, I guess, which is really good. If it ever took a hit, I don't know, but that's how she goes. So anyway, let's continue on with the stream.